Probably one of the biggest innovations we've got this year is the jump in, jump out. Right? It's party play, jump in, jump out. So party play mode allows you to just turn the game on. It's in its normal attract mode, but it's like cycling through like a jukebox through all the songs in the game. And not only in game, but also downloadable content that you had from Guitar Hero World Tour. So you just got this big Guitar Hero jukebox running at your party or whatever, and anyone can just walk up to any of the instruments, push the yellow button, and jump right in. You can do this with 4 guitarists if you have extra guitars at your house. It's really cool. Like a 4-player drum line is pretty epic. Like in the room, if all guys are good and they're just beating, it's almost like the opening ceremony of Beijing Olympics. You know, it's pretty cool. A couple of new guitar gameplay mechanics that come to mind are extended sustains, where you can basically hold down one chord and then go into another chord without having to release the first one. And then there's a whole bunch of new gameplay dynamics in band play and even in single player play. No longer is there like a rock meter when you're playing as a band. Everyone has their own individual rock meters attached to the side of their highway. And then when somebody fails, the band revival meter comes out. And now it's up to the band to kind of pull together and play well so that they can win over the crowd and get the crowd back on their side so they can pull that guy out and that guy can join the band again. Star power in band play is also different in Guitar Hero 5. Now it's an individual star power, so you earn it yourself, but if you're full, you can spill out and overflow it to other players. And then also we have a new thing called band moments. And what those are, you'll see these like notes coming down that are on fire. And if everyone in the band hits all of those notes in time, at the end of the sequence, pyro goes off and the band multiplier cranks it up, and you can crank the multiplier up to 11 if you're also streaking and in star power and all these other things. But it's really a way for the band to come together at critical moments in the song to pull together and try to get maximum score potential. We've got a bunch of new head-to-head types in Guitar Hero 5, and we're calling this mode Rockfest. And Rockfest encompasses a lot of new game types like Do or Die, Perfectionist, Streakers, Elimination, Momentum. We showed Momentum. Momentum is basically a game type where everyone starts off at the medium difficulty. And you can have up to 4 people local, 8 including online. And you can either play individually against each other head-to-head or as teams, like 2 versus 2 or 4 versus 4 or whatever. And as you're playing, like let's take Momentum for example, as you're playing, every 3 notes you miss, you drop down a difficulty. So if you get to a hard section, you just flail it. You could go from medium down to beginner. And now you're like, you gotta get 20 notes in a row to move up a difficulty level. Meanwhile, the other guy's on Expert and he's cranking through, so on Expert he's got a lot more notes, he's got a lot more chance to score. Well, at the end of the song, the guy with the highest score obviously wins. So Guitar Hero 5 will be out this fall for PlayStation 2, Nintendo Wii, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360.